Stanky Savage, I warn you, we gon' freak the nation. Yeah, we swarm through, talking wild. Now you laying on the ground. 300 black eyes send you straight to Funky Town. Hey, Stanky Savage, I warn you. Whole block marching when we storm through. Thought his jokes to the metal made a sound. Micro Draco, send your ticket to Funky Town. Big mouth, small spine, all calf, offline. Typing like you 10 feet tall. Then you saw that car creep, heart hit a wall. Slide slow, painted plates taped up. Eyes wide, you ain't really that tough. Whole crew quiet, but the stare too loud. You the loudest online, now you lost in the crowd. Stanky Savage, I warn you, we gon' pick the nation. Yeah, we swarm through, talking wild. Now you laying on the ground. 300 black eyes send you straight to Funky Town. Oh yeah, Stanky Savage, I warned you. Oh, black.
I got a disclaimer right here. You know, I'm not glorifying violence, even though he said, you know, 300 blackout will leave you on the ground. We don't endorse that. We don't condone it. We don't promote it. Not here in the Gun Freak Nation. We just don't condone violence. But the nature of that song is because the nature of the savage. When the savage try to come for you, get the drop on you, basically, man, you gotta fight the savage in the you gotta communicate. You gotta the only type of language that they understand is violence. Anything less will get you sent up out of here. Because I'm not gonna tell y'all going to Funky Town. Funky Town is just a name for hell. You know what I'm saying? So you're not gonna go to hell. I love you. But I just want y'all to know that I'm not trying to glorify violence. All right. I'm not trying to glorify that. So let's keep it moving.
Stanky Savage, I warned you.
What up, though, y'all? What up, though? What up, though? What up, though?
Stanky Savage, I warned you. We gon' freak the nation. Yeah, we swarm through, talking wild. Now you laying on the ground. 300 black eyes send you straight to
Funky Town.
Stanky Savage, I warned you. Whole block marching when we storm through. Thought his jokes to the metal made a sound. Micro Draco
sent you straight. I mean, yeah. I don't even know the words to my own damn song. That's pretty bad.
Offline, typing like you 10 feet tall. Then you saw that car creep, heart hit a wall. Slide slow, painted plates taped up. Eyes wide.
Stay tuned for Freaky Friday tonight. Freaky Friday. We're gonna be popping up on that Freaky Friday.
Now you laying on the ground. 300 black eyes
sent you straight to Funky Town.
Oh, yeah. Stanky Savage, I warned you. Whole block marching when we storm through. Thought his jokes till
what up, though, zombie?
Micro Draco, send your ticket to phone.
What up, though, zombie? Hey, zombie, when did you first find the channel, man? When did you find your way back home? You feel me? You know what I'm saying? No disrespect. Well, I know you got a home, but I'm just saying, what I'm trying to say is welcome to the Gun Freak Nation family. This is your second home. You feel me? Much love. I appreciate y'all. Everybody that ever, you know, that tap in and tune in, whether you leaving a comment or you're not, you're just watching, man. I appreciate you. And I thank you. Whether you like me or not, you still giving me your precious time. So, hey, man, it's all good. It's all love. You feel me?
Take it to the
Fun.
funky side. Stanky Savage.
Anyway, man, I'm not gonna lie. I'm still a little disappointed that things didn't quite work out the way that I thought it would regarding, the gun shop, getting the Taurus RPC. I never in my life, in my gun journey actually began as far as YouTube, like 2017. So it's like 9 years. And in that time I have accumulated a lot of weapons. Hey, at one point wasn't nobody touching TElectrik on YouTube. Unless you was a millionaire or something, you could just buy whatever gun that you want. And you still didn't have some of the Funky Town senders that I owned, that I had at that particular time. So I understand, I guess it was my gun collection video that kind of made the channel pop, because I'm not gonna lie to you, like 3-4 years ago, my channel was on fire, man. I was getting subscribers. That was I think that was obviously it was before I was shadow banned. You know what I'm saying? YouTube don't like they don't like a lot of profanity. And then just when I was doing so rare, the devil came in, like back in 2022. The devil came in and hijacked my channel. I woke up one morning. I woke up that morning. Here go the crazy thing, y'all. And I'm just talking about anything. If y'all got any questions for me, you can feel free. But I woke up, I'll never forget it. It was September 30th. I don't know, I forget how many days that's in September. It's either 31 or 30. Anywhere it go, it was the last day of September. And I was so anticipating October. Everybody know October is my favorite month of the year. I love Halloween. Halloween, my favorite holiday. Don't call me evil or pagan and nothing like that. I just love Halloween and I love the fall. So on that morning, I'm anticipating. I'm like, damn, man, October 1st is tomorrow. I'm happy. I'm here to see another October. So I begin, every time I wake up, I always reach for my phone. I put my phone on do not disturb. So I always check my phone, take it off of do not disturb. And then I look and see, did I get any missed phone calls, any text messages, you know? And I remember getting a strange email saying that my YouTube password or Google or some shit was reset. I said, what? I said, what the hell is going on? It was like, if you did not do this, change your your password immediately. So I'm like, what the hell is going on? So I got up, came out here, fired up the computer over there, and I began to go to my channel. And it had a whole different name. It was some white dude, and it was doing all kind of like Bitcoin and crypto. I'm like, what the hell? And the motherfucker was going live on my shit. Man, my heart dropped out. I just went into a panic. I'm like, what the hell is going on, man? They don't got me. They don't jack me. They got me from my channel. Everybody hitting me up that I gave my number to. They like, T, they calling me up. They texting me up. They like, T, what the hell is going on, man? Somebody on your channel, they don't change the name of the channel. I'm like, I see. And I'm like, I got to figure out how to get my shit back. And the crazy thing about YouTube is on the actual platform, on the YouTube app, YouTube, you know, website or whatever, they have it where, and forgive me, I got the indigestion from this Coca-Cola. They have it where you can't even, like, if you're not already logged into your account, you cannot reach out to them. If you logged out of your account, if you forget your password and you don't know your email or whatever, you just shit out of luck. Because there was no way, no means of being able to communicate with YouTube if you've been locked out your account. In my case, I was hacked out. What up though, AAF? Love you, brother. Okay, yeah, I'm seeing what you're saying, bro. Brother, everything's good. Thank God. We're always here on your channel supporting you. And today I'm happy about the law that allows us to get permits for the weapons they provided us regarding military. Okay, that's good news. That's good news, brother. I am so happy for you. I'm happy for anybody that is in a position where they can possess and own and have access to weapons, because you just never know when you may need them. But going back, 4 years ago or 3 years ago, um, I didn't know, I had no way to reach out to him. So my sister, she did a little research, and she was like, if you want to get in touch with YouTube, you got to go on Twitter. It's called X now, but back then it was called Twitter. And it's a channel or on a page up there on Twitter that's called Team YouTube. And it's another one too. I forget the name. I'm a little tipsy a little bit, but they were incredible. I emailed them. I mean, I messaged them and I told them my dilemma. So they got back with me like the next day. They got back with me, and there's certain things that they needed. They asked me questions that only I would know. Um, they asked me for shit that I couldn't get access to because I was locked out, hijacked, kicked out of my account. See, what they did was they hacked my computer and I unknowingly did it for them. At that point, I was getting all kind of mad sponsorships, man, endorsements, sponsorships, people sending me t-shirts. I'm getting gun accessories, because my channel was on fire back then. You feel me? And I got, a video game company reached out to me, and they was like, T, we will pay you $500 if you do like a 10-minute video showcasing our game. So I was like, what? I'm skeptical. So when I looked it up, when I looked up the game, the actual game, it was a real game, a computer game. And I'm thinking that it's legit. So it's like, okay, but in order for us to, go any further, we have a contract that we need you to sign. So they sent over the contract, and it was like, by the way, you got to download it. So it was in my email. Now my computer was saying, hey, this might be some malicious shit. Me being greedy or whatever, oh, I'm about to get me $500, and all I got to do is just make a 10-minute video of the game. I don't even know how the shit was going to work. But I was stupid enough, naive enough to download that bitch. And as soon as I downloaded that bitch, the next day my channel was hacked. And now they don't got a lot of other people. When that shit hacked, when I got hacked, I did a lot of research, because in order for me to get on YouTube, I had to make another account, which is now Life with TMV. That was my backup account. I was going there to communicate with my peoples, the Gun Freak Nation. But it took me 2 months basically to get my channel back. Like when I got my channel back, when it first happened, I actually had got my channel back in about a week after it was hijacked. But what happened was another side of YouTube killed my channel, took the channel, deleted the channel because of all of the scam shit that the hacker posted and uploaded and was going live scamming people and shit. So they took my channel. Once I got my channel back, they took it again, and I had to clarify something to them and confirm to them that that wasn't me. My channel was taken over and hijacked at that time. So when I was able to prove it and they did their investigation, they gave it back to me. But my channel, I'm gonna be honest with you, it hasn't grew since then, really. I don't know whether they forgot to take the shadow ban off, or maybe they just don't like. I don't think it has anything to do with the cursing, because it's a lot of other channels that that got millions of subscribers and they cuss and they blowing up shit, they doing all kind of shit. You feel me? So I don't think it's that. I really do think it's the message that I bring to the table. They don't like the fact that I'm telling everybody, despite race, religion, uh, uh, political affiliation, I'm bringing everybody together under one umbrella, and that is, under one accord, and that is, righteousness versus evil versus the wicked. I don't care what color you are, what sex you are, what your sexual preference is. I do not. It means shit to me. What I love is the spiritual realm. You know what I'm saying? Our spirits, our soul, and that don't have no sex, no color. It don't give a fuck about no money. It's just it's a whole nother type of it's coming from a place of love. But unfortunately, a lot of people got corrupt, wicked, souls, spirits, whatever you want to call it. And those are the savages that I often, well, not often, but I always speak about, because I don't want nobody, you know, leaving up out of here, leaving your loved ones, man, your parents, your sisters, your brothers, your cousins, your families, your best friend. Imagine that, man. You lose your life and you never get to see the people again that you truly love and that truly love you, because you wasn't being savage ready. Life is not fair. I know some of you grew up in nice neighborhoods, nice communities, and you don't see crime. And if you do see it, it's happening somewhere far away from you. And I understand why you may feel like you're all good and nothing can ever happen to you. But I just want to tell you that's the furthest from the truth, because the devil will come and he will come for you, and it doesn't matter. He will find a way to get to you, and you need to just know that and be savage ready, because you don't want to have your life stole from you. And nowadays, all I see is people losing their life because they don't make a split second decision and it cost them their life. You feel me? So I'm telling you now, man, just please enjoy your life. Please be the best that you can be, but just enjoy your life while you got it, because there's a lot of people that's not here that should be here. They're supposed to still be here, but they're not here because for whatever reason they wasn't savage ready, and they're not here, and life is precious as we know it. But then again, we don't know. They might be somewhere celebrating, happy, and all that shit. If it is a afterlife, a spiritual realm, or whatever, maybe they're like, nigga, you don't know what the hell you missing. Hurry up and hurry up and die, goddammit, so you can come And I mean, that would be fucking awesome. But I'm not in no fucking rush to find out either. You feel me? But I think they don't like that. YouTube don't like that. They don't like guns or the notion of people, law-abiding people, to be armed to, defend themselves. All right, AAF, man, they mess with gun channels bad. They be demonetized. Oh damn, they don't demonetize your videos. Hey, AAF, I'm gonna have to brother, I'm gonna have to look you up. I'm gonna have to look you up, bro. Because I did not know you had a I did not know you had a channel. I'm gonna have to look you up for sure. But I just want to try to
Stinky Savage, I warned you.
I want y'all to be savage ready. That's all I ask for. That's all I require. I know that's right, goddammit. I know that's right. What up there, Walter? And congratulations to Zombie for whatever that's happening in his, neck of the woods, man. Get you, hey, knock yourself out, brother. Get them funky town centers. If you are a brother, if you're not a brother, then knock yourself out, sister. Anywhere it go, it doesn't matter. I love you. Thank you for, being part of the Gun Freak Nation family. You know what I'm saying? It's all good, man. And for the women, I'm so proud of all of the women that's on YouTube that's doing their things with the guns. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Yoki. You know what I'm saying? I ain't been able to catch her latest videos, but I promise you, sis, I'm gonna get back on it and check out your content because I love you and I love your content. Shout out to Santi TV. You ain't posted a content in about 5 years, sis. I wouldn't know a lot of good people if it wasn't for you. So I hope one day to see you post on YouTube very soon. You know what I'm saying? You dig? I hope you come back, Santi. Who else? Burner Girl. Keep doing your thing. I know you probably still mad at me, but it keep doing your thing, Burner Girl. Proud of you. You feel me? Who else? Confidence Reloaded. Hey, man. Hey, sis. Hey, you got some top quality content. You know what I'm saying? You got some top quality content. And I support you. I support you, Burner Girl. Who else? All y'all, you know what I'm saying? Everybody, male or female, keep doing your thing because, YouTube don't like this shit and we are the targets. You know what I'm saying? And you know what? I'm gonna tell y'all something crazy. When I got my channel back and I went into my dashboard, I swear, I'm not lying to you. For a split second, it said it was like over 60,000 subscribers. And then all of a sudden, it like that. And then it went back down to like 19,000. So I'm thinking, do I really got more subscribers than I really, that they are short? Because I know that they suppressing comments. I know that they're unsubscribing people from me. They don't declare war on us. You know what I'm saying? But it's all good. I'm not going to, damn, YouTube. But I don't think it's all of YouTube because YouTube gave me my shit back. They gave me my channel back. So I don't know what to think at the end of the day. All I know what to do is just continue to just be me. Stay true to myself and just be me and not be something that I think other people want me to, not be somebody that I think other people want me to be. All I can do is just be myself. And I would rather have, 2 real people in my circle than have 10,000 snakes. You feel me? It ain't about the quantity, it's about the quality. And we solid here in the Gun Freak Nation. Much love, you feel me? Good hearts working the sick time. See the fear in the kids' eyes, but the ones standing in the zip ties. Get a buzz, got the call in. Whole squad beat, never stalling. If you creeping with the kids play, with a shadow on the bad day. Gun Freak Nation, savage ready to. What it do? What it do? We keep the wild ones distant. They don't wanna make this come true. We got the fucking town senders act already on display. Come closer, stay peace, siren. Watch how fast you fade. Stay savage ready out there, y'all. You know, we got the First Lady birthday coming up May 14th, so we probably gonna do something, you know, go to a nice hotel, you know, with the jacuzzi in the room. And I used to joke back in the day when I had my Uzi out, you know, I actually took a video and went live from the hotel room when we did that shit a couple of years ago. And I'm like, ooh, we got the Uzi in the jacuzzi. And I had an Uzi at the time, but I actually had the MPX with me. You know what I'm saying? I don't go nowhere. You're not going to catch me. You know what I'm saying? You're not going to catch me without my Funky Town Sender Army, because I know that shit can go down at any time. And I need each and every one of y'all that's watching this, that's catching the replay, understand that shit can go down, shit can pop off at any time. So do your best to try to be, you know, savage ready. You know, it's either you do or you don't. Ain't no in between. I feel you. I hear you on that. Yep. You know that live I did yesterday about the RPD, and I was showing it. I was putting the camera up on the TV screen when I was showing the TV in my living room. You know they demonetized me for that. But then I found out YouTube got a policy where you cannot like promote guns or promote the sale of guns and shit. So, man, at least that's all they did was demonetize that video. You know what I'm saying? They could have gave me a strike, or they could have just took my channel. You know what I'm saying? I still feel bad for my brother, Seifu Lonzo, man. I remember when Seifu Lonzo, when I first came across him, he had only, at that time, he was only like 2,000 or 3,000 more subscribers more than me. You know what I'm saying? That brother had 160,000, and YouTube just took it and flushed it down the toilet, man. So shout out to Seifu Lonzo. Jump my nigga Bristol, let her got me waiting pussy. Ayy, yeah, let her keep the daddy box. Ayy, yeah, let her keep the jam shots. Ayy, did you tell him when I bad luck? I'm a spun of my. On the street, stand safe for savages. Ayy, try and motherfucking pillow. Jump my nigga Bristol, let her got me waiting pussy. Ayy, yeah, let her keep the daddy box. Ayy, yeah, let her keep the jam shots. Ayy, did you tell him when I bad right. Luck? I'm a spun of my steadle, man, I told her no. And I got a feeling our channel gonna be next. I just got a feeling, man. I got a feeling. That's my God and niggas talking out the call. But that stress is like someone been the kitchen soft. Go to brain and tell you, drop it till you in the ball. I can't hit the plane, that's a fucking lighting. Baby, I need fix, you know what the body. I fuck a bitch and say no, I done put the whole side it. But I told that bird cheap, told that bird like, ayy. Turn on the fucking pillow. Jump my nigga Bristol, never got me waiting pussy. Ayy, yeah, let her keep the daddy box. Ayy,
Yeah, then I keep it trap shots. Hey, turn on the fucking pillow.
My bad.
But they cut that shit on money and look at it bang. Yeah, never made that can never pop a flag. Hey, turn on the fucking pillow. Drop my nigga bristle, now I got me waiting pussy. Hey, yeah, let her keep it 90 bucks. Hey, yeah, let her keep it trap shorts. Hey, turn on the fucking pillow. Drop my nigga bristle, now I got me waiting pussy. Hey, yeah, let her keep it 90 bucks. Hey, yeah, let her keep it trap shorts.
What y'all up to tonight, though? You know, I ain't, I still want that Taurus RPD, but it's just like, man, I just got to be patient, man. It just came out. I'm looking on YouTube, and it's like everybody else got them, but they're not in the stores yet. They're not in the shops yet. You know, I got my brother Jax. Hey, I need y'all to be ready for one of the most epic interviews, podcasts coming up next week. I'm gonna have Jax. Jax is gonna be in the building. And let me give you a little bit of history on Jax. The reason why I call him Jax. If y'all know about that video game, Mortal Kombat, it's a character called Jax. It's in Mortal Kombat. That character is based on Dr. Leonard Holyfield. And they reached out to him. I forget whatever company that makes Mortal Kombat, the video game, whatever company that makes it, they reached out to him. They wanted to put a person of color, a character in there that was of color. They reached out to him. Unfortunately, he couldn't sign the contract because he was already he had already had a contract with the United States government. This brother has protected, he's did bodyguard work for the United States Supreme Court judges. You know what? It's so fucking extensive that when we do that podcast, we're going to play this little mini documentary. That's how extensive it is. This brother has trained special forces. Okay? So you got to think of this. Remember the movie Rambo? Think of the motherfucker that trained Rambo. That's who he is. So that's who we're going to be having. I believe it's going to be the 7th or either the 8th. I don't know, but it's going to be sometime next week. I need y'all to show my brother Jax some love. I need y'all to show up and show the fuck out. And ask him any question that you want. You feel me? What up, though, Dallas? Shout out to Dallas, Texas, my brother. Appreciate you. Thank you for coming through. Enjoy yourself, David. Beat your chest. Anybody come for us? Already now. Cross that line, we seen straight to funky time. Gun free nation. Say it loud. We protect our peace. We hold this ground. Anybody come for us? What up, though? Already now. Cross that line, we seen straight to funky time. Big trucks, roller so best to corner store. Same crew, same code that we swore for. Eyes up, back straight, never backing down. Guard dog,
dog's front porch, we don't play around. Tattoo on the neck, say family first. Touch one of I see the heavens or the dirt. Mama in the kitchen, kids in the yard, so we keep it tucked close. Lemon large, staying orange, freak nation. We the best. Old black, stand up, beat your chest. Anybody come for us, war ready now. Cross that line, we see straight to funky town. Freak nation, say it loud. We protect our peace, we hold this ground. Anybody come for us, war ready now. Cross that line, we see straight to funky town.
Sending funky town.
We don't start it, but we finish. All that threat talk, eat the minutes, pray in the morning, pray at night. Still keep the armor for the fight, yeah. Gun free nation, we the best. Old block, stand up.
Appreciate you, man. Thank you, Dallas. Thank you, my brother.
Say it loud. We protect our peace. We hold this crown. Anybody come for us, war ready now.
Much love, baby. Much love. Sending funky time. Let me see it. On purchasing, what's my opinion on purchasing old pre-band stuff like coats? My opinion on it is knock your motherfucking self out. I don't have no issue with getting some pre-band, guns or whatnot, because in my opinion, they never should have been banned in the first fucking place. So knock yourself out, man. Get it. Go for it, brother. Go for it. I'm rooting for you, brother. Get it. You know what? Enjoy your motherfucking life while you got it. Life is number one. Life is so short. So enjoy it. Get it.
Same crew, same code that we swore before. Eyes up, backstreet, never backing down. Guard dogs, front porch, we don't play around. Tattoo on the neck, say family first. Touch one of heart, see the heavens or the dirt. Mama in the kitchen, kids in the yard, so we keep it tucked close, live large, stay on hard, stay on.
Okay. I think I remember that. Thank you, Dallas. Thank you, Dallas. I appreciate you, man. Thank you, man.
Cross that line, we see you straight to a funky town.
YouTube. They not pushing my shit. They shadow banning me. You feel me? And I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes I be like, just fuck it. But I'm like, you know what? I got my Gun Freak Nation family out there who love me, and I love them more. You dig? I love you more. But I could never just walk away, even though they try to discourage me. I'm gonna take that and just turn that into a fuel to just even fire me up even more, to go even more harder and continue to do what I do. Just trying to save people's lives, get people to save their own lives by being armed. It just gives you that chance, man, that fighting chance. It's evil out there, and they don't have a problem taking your life. So give yourself that fighting chance. Get armed, you feel me? Get armed out there against these crazy ass, demonic ass savages that's out there, man. They bugging out. They wilding out. They fucking wilding out there. It's like it's the whole damn country is like one big ass Gotham City now, my nigga. And if You not being savage ready out here against these savages, you gonna find yourself no longer here. And you don't want that to happen, you feel me? I'm telling you, it's a war that's being fought right now. And I'm not talking about the Iran war that, Trump them on. That's a joke. That's a fucking joke. Don't get me started on that shit. But when I say it's a war out there, I'm talking about a spiritual war. I don't know if y'all see it or feel it like I do, but I feel like something big is coming our way. And I don't know whether it's going to be the rapture. I just don't know. But we need to be savage ready until that day comes. You got to protect your life as if it's going to be your last day. You feel me? On this earth. And I'm not telling nobody not to have a life or not to live their life. But all I'm trying to do is just tell you, make sure you protect your life. You feel me? Because evil is amongst us, man. It's a spiritual war that's being fought right now. And we are witnessing it right now. But I do feel like some shit about to go down, man. And I don't even want to get into this shit right now, but there's some shit that's happening in this world right now. And the government know about this shit. And I think Trump it's something going on. It ain't something huge, something big, something that's gonna fuck up the whole world, the whole mental. And the government know about it, and they got the proof, they got the evidence, they got the videos, they got the data, they got everything. And I think they're gonna release that shit. And I'm gonna put it to you like this: it's more to this world, to this life, than what we think it is. And I saw some shit back in 2016. I saw some shit. I caught video of that shit. Government know about it. They're gonna come out. I think they. So I don't know what the fuck is going on, but it's more to this so-called life than what we know. But at the same time, in the meanwhile, we still got to deal with evil. We still got to deal with these stank-ass savages that's out here. That's robbing and killing and raping and pillaging and you got to be a damn fool in this day and age, and in this the times that we are living in right now, to not have a weapon, to not have a gun. Fuck a weapon, a gun. Because a lot of people consider knives weapons, and mace, and a bat and all that, which they are. But you need that lethal weapon. You need that almighty equalizer. You feel me? You gotta have that equalizer. I'm telling you, you can have 5 funky ass savages armed to the teeth, body armor and everything. Them niggas, guess what? They still is not gonna want to face down an AR-15. They don't want to look down. They don't want to be on the other side, at the other end of that AR-15, whether they got on body armor or not. Hell, I got body armor. I got body armor that will withstand a 308, 7.62. In the 308, but do I still want to get shot by a 5.56? Huh? Hell no, I don't. So I'm telling you, having that funky town center, and I prefer AR-15 pistol, 300 blackout, or a Draco or something, depending on your living situation, you gotta have something very, very lethal. Anything non-lethal, anything other than a gun, it's not gonna give you that fighting chance. It's not gonna be that equalizer. You feel me? So be ready against these stank savages. Right back. Be right back. I gotta get a refill, baby. I gotta get a refill. I'll be back. Enjoy the music. Stay savage ready. I'll be right back.
Savage ready crew. What it do? Hey, boots on the pavement. We came for a few. Oh, yeah, we slay, stanky, booty savages all day, all day. Line them up, clear them out, make way, make way.
What up, though?
Better move out the lane. We spray that.
What up, though? Do something different.
Savage ready, that name.
Hey, man, catch you later, brother. Catch you later. You have a good night, my brother. Have a savage-free, peaceful, savage-free night. And love you more, brother. Love you more. What up, though, Carl? Love you, brother. Appreciate you. If you saw, better move out the lane. We spray that flame. Don't freak nation. Savage ready that. But yeah. Please stay tuned, man. You know what I'm saying? The interview with Jax is coming up. Matter of fact, I got to make some flyers so I can post it up on my Instagram, post it up on my community tab on the on this channel, you know what I'm saying, and in my Facebook, you know what I'm saying. So I want y'all to look. I'm wearing this shirt now, you feel me? So it's gonna be epic, man. It's gonna be epic. You know, any questions, you know what I'm saying? That's what's up. That's what's up, man. Taurus. Speaking of Taurus, I can't wait to get my hands on that RPC. Salute. That is cooking. But yeah, I remember you, man. Some of y'all been rocking with me since like 2017. Oh yeah, shout out. I know you ain't watching this, but shout out to Timmy. Shout out to Timmy from Texas. He a day one brother, you feel me? He's a day one brother. Shout out to all of the day one people, day 2, day 3, and day 4 that been rocking with the nation, man. It's a beautiful thing when you connect, man. It's all about that connection, you feel me? The interaction. You will, brother. You will, man. That's life, brother. It is. It's fucked up. Feel me. Physical father. I want you. He's up under me. I love that motherfucker right there. That's one of my favorite joints and shit, you feel me? You dig? I love music. I love creating it. Thank God for this fucking AI because it just took my shit to the next level. Your I want you. He's up under me. See this light. A father shit. Your father shit. Feel me. Physical father. I want you. What up, though, Carlos? To answer that question, my brother, I need you to go into my videos and look at my gun collection videos or unboxing videos, and all of them have one thing in common when it comes to my firearms. But to make a long story short, I'm gonna always choose the pistol versions over the, you know, I just love compact shit. I'm a nigga that got into guns off of you know, movies and video games and shit. The Call of Duties, the Battlefields, the Medal of Honors, the Resident Evil games and shit. So I'm like, one day, man, it would be so fucking dope that I can actually have those guns in real life. Because at that time, I was so naive. I didn't think that you can buy those guns. I thought that was only like military only type shit. You feel me? Like shit you can only get access to if you in the military or SWAT. So when I found out that you can actually buy shit like that, the civilian versions of them, I'm like, I want the short compact shit. So to answer your question, I'm gonna pick the pistol every time. Because I like it because it's just compact. You know what I'm saying? It's compact. You can maneuver better with it, and it still got that punch. Because I'm not trying to fight a motherfucker 2 blocks down. I don't need no 16-inch long ass barrel. And that's no knock on the people that got the full rifle. I know I should have something. You know, the only thing I got right now that got a 16-inch barrel on this, that KSG shotgun I got. So I probably do need to get me a full-size rifle, but if I had to choose between the two, the pistol. Yeah. What up, though? What up? What up, though, Walter? Walter, I once again, I wanna apologize. In one of them recent lives, somebody was joking with me, saying something about a gun, and I kind of like lost my fucking mind for a second and shit, and was like going in and shit. It was all in fun though, you know what I'm saying? But I just want to apologize once again though, you know, because that was crazy. It's not like he said something personal about me or whatever. So sometimes when I get a little tipsy and shit, I be a little bit extra. So forgive me. Pay me no mind. I still love you, and I hope you still love me. I would never do anything intentionally to, you know, offend somebody or insult somebody. You know what I'm saying? It's just my personality. It's just my nature. I'm just being me right now. You meet me in person, this is the person that you're going to get. So, I mean, why would I want to pretend to be somebody else or try to stay reserved thinking I'm going to impress somebody, or I just don't, you know, I don't care. You only got one life, man. Don't race it trying to be something that you ain't. You feel me? Enjoy this motherfucker. No matter what. Who gives a fuck? You don't like me or whatever, man. I can care less. Who are you? You feel me? Live your life. Get your motherfucking money, and get your even more, get your motherfucking guns. Make that shit happen. And when it do, then you die. You die. That's just hey man, the cycle of life. The cycle of motherfucking life. You feel me? That's what it is. So while you on this motherfucking thing or experiment called life that you're navigating, stay savage ready. You feel me? Keeping it 1,000. Somebody gonna die today. Somebody gonna die today. Somebody dying every day. Whether it's natural causes, whether it's from an illness, but the ones that can be prevented, stay your motherfucking ass savage ready against these goddamn savages out here. And you'll be alive, you'll still be here to fight the motherfucking savages another day. That's the fucked up part about life, is that, you know, you outlive a loved one and you ain't gonna never see that loved one again. You know what I'm saying? And you miss them and shit. And that's to me, that's the bomber to life. You gotta die. But whatever that you're going through right now, I need you to understand that there's somebody out there having it 10 times worse than you. You know what I'm saying? And I need you to know that, you know, the people that's out there in them cemeteries or sitting up on somebody's fireplace in an urn, they wishing they could be in your situation, in your have your circumstance. So as long as you got life and your heart is pumping and your blood is flowing through your veins, man, the sky's the motherfucking limit. It's up to you to see how bad you want it. You know what I'm saying? Make that shit happen. Life is, you know, it's so fast. It's almost it almost come and go like a blink of an eye, the snap of a finger. And then you're no longer here. You know, it's like you just don't, you don't exist no more. You feel me?
Stinky savage, I warned you. Stinky savage, I warned you. We gon' freak the nation, yeah. We swarm through, talking wild. Now you laying on the ground. 300 black eyes, send you straight to Funky Town. Hey. warned you. Whole block marching when we stormed through.
Yeah, I love SPRs too. But I ain't never had one.
Send your ticket to Funky Town. Big mouth, small spine, all calf, offline. Typing like you 10 feet tall. Then you saw that car creep hard, hit a wall. Slide slow, painted plates taped up. Eyes wide, you ain't really that tough. Whole crew quiet, but the stare too loud. You the loudest online, now you lost in the crowd. Stanky savage, I warned you. We gon' pick the nation, yeah, we swarm through. Talking wild, now you laying on the ground. 300 blackouts, send you straight to Funky Town. Oh yeah, Stanky savage, I warned you. Whole block marching when we storm through. Thought it's jokes till the metal made a sound.
Yep. Correct. Correct. Thank you. What up? Thank you.
You ain't built for the chaos. All that dark, then you way off. Now your name just a rumor around the block. Just a story that they mumble when the talking stops. Stanky said this, I warn you.
Yeah, you gotta get permission from them alphabet boys. You feel me?
Now you laying on the ground, 300 blackouts.
Straight to Funky Town.
Oh, Stanky savage, I warned you. Whole block marching when we scorn through. Thought it's Jones to the metal made a sound. Micro Draco, send your ticket to
Funky Town. Stanky Savage, beware of them stanky savages out there, y'all. Be ready of them stanky savages. They out there. But as I say, man, I just feel like I said, it's a spiritual war that's being fought right now, man. It's just, if you know, you know. So y'all need to be like seriously getting ready for what is yet to come. But it's coming and it's gonna be huge. And I just, it's crazy. You feel me? No, I ain't seen that video. I haven't seen that video, man. You know, people are dying for the most dumbest, stupidest, unnecessary, super unnecessary reasons. And it's all because people can't keep their emotions in check. Shit is crazy, man. So, you know, keep on, you know, continue on the righteous path that you're on, man, by staying armed against this devil. You feel me? Well, that's that bear. What's the name of it? All that red paper bureaucracy bullshit that they, you know, that's it. It is what it is. You cannot trust a government that wants to disarm you or make it hard, difficult for you to buy weapons. You feel me? Buy guns. Anybody that don't want you to have a gun don't want you to have a life. That don't give a damn about your life. And they are not for your best interests. So a person that tell you some dumb crap like that, you better side eye their asses. For real, for real. I wouldn't trust them. So when that funky ass savage try you, you better be ready. You better be savage ready. You better give him that one-way ticket. Give him that one-way ticket to Funky Town. A one-way trip. Ain't no coming back. You gotta have that mentality. It's either gonna be the savage or it's gonna be me, and it's damn sure not gonna be me and my family. Remember that. So we're gonna do Freaky Friday. Later tonight, we're gonna do Freaky Friday. We're gonna do the T.I. versus 50 Cent in the verses. We're gonna do that later. You know what I'm saying? No, all this bullshit with the Rick the new verses with Rick Ross and French Montana. How's that fair? All them goddamn hits Rick Ross got, man. The only hit that French Montana, like the only hit French Montana ever had was that "Don't Stop, Get It," and he sampled that from Luke, from the 2 Live Crew. Who the hell thought of that matchup? Rick Ross versus French Montana. Man, I don't know no other, man. Rick Ross, man. Come on, we got Blowing Money Fast. We got what's that? Maybach Music. You know, we got the Ashton Martin Music. Oh my God, man. That Diced Pineapples, man. Man, come on. Hit at the motherfucking hit. How in the hell you gonna put up Rick Ross up against a damn French Montana? I don't get it. I did love the Tank versus Tyrese. Tyrese was talking this shit. I like that was entertaining. When it was shit talking to each other, that shit was entertaining as hell. And I was buzzing. We was watching on the 75-inch in the living room. We enjoyed that motherfucker. But come on, man. Rick Ross versus French Montana. Can y'all make that make sense? Can y'all make that make sense? Anybody in here know any hits that French Montana got out? Like, I'm talking about like Rick Ross like hits. Anybody? I can't even name a French Montana song. So how the hell you gonna put him up against Rick Ross? You know, this is every day we hustling, every day. Man, come on, man. The fat ass nigga got hits. He got classics. You know, my girl looking like a bag of money. My girl looking like a bag of money. You know how many times First Lady don't dance for me off of that? Private dance off of that? Come on, man. Rick got that. It should have been Rick Ross versus 50 Cent. By them beefing and all that shit, that shit would have been epic. But I wouldn't mind seeing T.I. versus 50 Cent. That's how the beef started with 50. T.I. approached 50 saying he wanted to do a versus. And 50, T.I. was like, 50 was acting like he was all for it, but then the next time when he saw the nigga act like he didn't know what the fuck he was talking about. So T.I. was like, I can't respect that. 50 got ran of that, and that's how that beef started. But I would love to see them have a versus, because T.I. got some hits, and 50 got them hits too. But I don't know who would. I don't know. 50 may have a little slight edge on him, because I think 50 hits was a little bit bigger than like Tip's hits, T.I.'s hits. I don't know, but it would be an interesting, or Drake or Kendrick Lamar. Let me tell you something, man. I'm gonna be honest. Let me tell you something, man. I love them both, man. I fuck with both of them. I love their music, but I'm gonna tell you something. Kendrick Lamar is a very talented artist, And I love the fact, one thing I loved about him is that he was a fan of Prince, and he actually went to Paisley Park and performed and partook in a lot of events, charity events that Prince used to throw at his studio, at Paisley Park. And it wasn't a studio, that motherfucker was a whole like music complex. Niggas lived in it. But he mentioned Prince a lot, and so he definitely got good musical taste. He was a Prince fan. But Drake, Drake's uncle is Larry Graham. Everybody know that Prince basically like was just so fond of him that Prince looked up to Larry Graham. He was a fan of Larry Graham when he was a kid. So for him to meet him and have him join the band, I'm pretty sure it was like mind blowing for Prince, right? So and for those who don't know, Larry Graham is like a famous bass player. I think his band was called Grand Central Station or some shit like that. But he ended up joining Prince's band back in like 1998. So that is Drake's uncle. So I don't know, but I will say this. Kendrick Lamar catalog is not fucking with Drake's catalog. Drake got hit after hit after hit after hit versus Kendrick. You got a hit, you got a miss, you got a hit, and you irrelevant. If anything, Kendrick need to thank God for Drake, because if it wasn't for Drake and that beef, he wouldn't be relevant right now. It wasn't one of Kendrick Lamar's regular, songs that got him back relevant and back on top. It was a beef song, a song that was I'm not a beef song, but a diss track. So he better be thanking God for Drake, because you only came up off of a beef, off of a diss track. You got lucky. It wasn't from a regular single that you released off of an album. It was a diss track, and you got lucky. Your catalog ain't touching Drake's catalog. When I first heard of Drake, it was back in 2010. And I said, who was this nigga? And I heard the music, baby, you the best, never ever had, baby, you the best. Oh, I like this shit. They said they didn't make not one penny from that it was a huge hit. They didn't get not one penny because they didn't get the sample cleared. And at the time, Playboy Hugh Hefner owned the rights to that song. So Hefner sued them and got all 100% profits from what that song made. So they learned their lesson. They didn't get the shit cleared. So Hefner cleared their bank accounts out. But anyway, Kendrick, like I say, is very talented. I fuck with him. I like his music. But the reason why he's where he at is because of Drake. And I just think Drake if they was to end up in a versus, Drake gonna slaughter Kendrick Lamar. I don't even understand how that nigga even was chosen to do the Super Bowl. I don't think he was like worthy. I mean, the Super Bowl went downhill like the halftime. And then this Bad Bunny, I didn't even know who the fuck a Bad Bunny was. No disrespect to my Hispanic Gun Freak Nation members in here. I love y'all. Y'all got a beautiful culture. but I didn't know nothing about this nigga at all, and didn't understand and know nothing. I did not understand not one word the nigga was saying when he was at the Super Bowl, the Bad Bunny. I thought I was watching Univision, and I'm not saying watching Univision is a bad thing, because back in that day, I didn't understand not one fucking Spanish, but I was on that fucking Univision watching them badass Latino women, which I was infatuated with at the time. That's how I ended up with Maria, goddamn ass. But anyway, I used to watch them, Caliente, that beach dance show, and oh God, beautiful women. Yes. So trust me, I'm not complaining about Bad Bunny's Super Bowl performance, especially when it came to the dancers and shit, the women dancers. But I just never heard of the nigga, and I didn't think he was Super Bowl worthy. I got a feeling they was just trying to send a message to Trump saying, look, you doing all this ICE shit. Well, guess what, nigga? We about to take America's main sporting event of the year, and we're gonna take the halftime, the most watched motherfucking 15 minutes in the history, and we gonna turn it into one big like Latino show. I think that's what they did, and I'm not saying it was a bad thing. She loves everybody. Everybody's race, culture, whatever is a beautiful thing because you're unique. You understand? And they some of the most beautiful women in the world is in that culture, Spanish, Latin. Like I said, the first woman I ever felt in love with was Mexican, Maria. Even though she was a hoe, she was a hoe that I loved, that I was in love with at the time. You dig? But I was more so in love with her head, I guess. I don't know. But I don't even know how we got on this topic. But all I'm saying is the Super Bowl halftime shows done went downhill, because at that point, you used to have somebody the status of a Michael Jackson, which did perform on there. The status of a Prince that did perform on there. The status of a Beyonce, a Whitney Houston. All those people performed on there. Now, anybody can just get on there now. I guess I can be on there next year. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I got to, maybe it's not such a bad thing. Maybe they give people like me a fair shot. But I just thought that a stage that fucking big, it should be more about something, that just, you got to be iconic, man. I noticed like this decade or the previous decade and decade before that, it's nothing like how it was in the 80s when you had your Michael Jackson, when you had your Prince, when you had your Whitney Houston, Madonna. Those were, I lived to witness those days, those times. And back then there was no internet. If you wanted gossip and shit like that, you will have to go to the store and buy that shit. You have to buy this magazine called the National Enquirer. That was the shit that now a nigga can just get on his phone and go on Instagram or or Facebook. I'm about to say MySpace, but Facebook or whatever, Twitter or whatever, and it's gonna be some gossip. You know what I'm saying? But back then, it was nowhere near what it is today with the technology and shit. So it was just, I remember just how iconic and just, man, Michael Jackson, like back in 1982, 83, my nigga, that nigga was like, this shit was like, it was like a phenomenon. It was like, this nigga was bigger than, this nigga was big. I ain't gonna say he was bigger than God, but I'm just saying he was bigger than life. And if you didn't have that fake ass leather red coat, or or that button that you pin to your shirt, you wasn't in the in crowd, but I remember those days. And it's like now anybody can make it. Anybody you can have a studio like that and make a fucking song, and it could be a song about just shaking your ass or smelling your feet, anything, and it'll go fucking viral, and you can become a fucking millionaire over fucking night. Where you can become a millionaire starting a business right in your fucking house, being an entrepreneur. So I mean that's the good thing about technology. You know what I'm saying? But I don't even know how I got on this conversation. But Gun Freak Nation, I love you. I need y'all to stay tuned for one of the most legendary, epic podcast interviews of all Gun Freak Nation time. I'm going to have my brother from another mother, Jax, a.k.a. Dr. Leonard Holyfield, a.k.a. the real motherfucking Jax. He's coming on. Then, after I do him, that didn't sound right. After I have him, no, that didn't sound right either. After the nigga be on the podcast, he gonna have, oh my God, should I keep this secret? No, this is too juicy and too secret. I mean, this is too juicy and just too dope to keep a secret. He's gonna have his female bodyguard agents come on. And man, when I tell you that, you got what's her name? Angelina Jolie that played in that. What's that movie where she was going through the tunnels and all that shit? What's the name of that movie? It was a video game too. It slipped my mind now. But I'm talking about women like that. Pam Grier. Women like, what's her name? Taraji P. Henson. They're gonna be on the podcast. Oh my God. I cannot wait. But before that happens, Jax is gonna come on. And like I said, the brother, track record is so extensive. I'm going to play a 5-minute mini documentary. Yes, the brother has a documentary right here on YouTube about him. He was the first guy in the Gulf War, the first soldier in the Gulf War to catch a Iraqi prisoner. And he did it with hand-to-hand combat, disarming the guy. Guy tried to pick up a grenade, and let me shut the fuck up because I'm exaggerating a little bit. I'm gonna let him tell his true story when he comes on the podcast. So be there or be square. I'm going to later make some flyers so I can start promoting it because this is a big deal, y'all. And I need y'all to show up and show out and show Dr. Leonard Holyfield, a.k.a. the real motherfucking Jax, some love. And ask us any questions that you want. You feel me?
What we got in every avenue.
Oh man, I went to the Coney Island earlier. Ooh-wee, that motherfucking salad, that grilled chicken salad. And it come with that pita on the side. Man, knuckle. That's some good, man. If you don't know what a Coney Island is, you got to come to Detroit, man. Ain't nothing like a Detroit Coney Island. Now, you got them in the suburbs, but they not, the ones in the suburbs ain't hitting like the ones in the city. I'm sorry. I don't hear some of them suburban, Coney Islands, and nah, it ain't gonna cut it. Skill toe step on the thin line. Good hearts work
in the sick time. See the fear in the kids' eyes, but the ones standing in the zip ties. Skin a buzz, got the call in. Whole squad beat, never stalling. If you're creeping with the kids play, with a shadow on the bad day. Gun free nation, savage ready to. What it do? What it do? We keep the wild ones distant. They don't wanna make this call.
I gotta, just wish me luck, man, in finding that Taurus RPC, because I kind of like. I ain't gonna lie to you. I almost gave up on it, and I was gonna just get the Mac 9. I had but then again, the way that Mac, I don't care. Like, I don't care for how the Kuna look. Kuna look ugly to me. No disrespect to the people that do own it. I just don't like the way that the Mac 9 look, man. It's and then they got the CZ Scorpion sights on it. That definitely make it look ugly. Most definitely it make it look ugly. If I were to buy it, I definitely would take those sights off and just put on regular M-Bus, the regular Magpul M-Bus sights. But it ain't. If I decked it out, put the Strike Industries, I mean, it's still not touching the Taurus RPC. Like I say, when I went to Spencer's the other day, thinking that I was about to just prepay for it, and they was like, we don't even know what you're talking about. We don't even know the price of it ourselves. We don't even have a site to order it from. None of our suppliers have it. I'm like, wow. So I don't know what Spencer was talking about. But I'm not gonna give up on, finding it. Eventually it's gonna trickle in. And I just gotta be, calling the gun shops every other day. But eventually some gonna trickle in out in my area, and I'll be able to get it. So I just gotta learn to be, Tomb Raider. Yep, you're right. I just gotta learn to be, patient, man. I'm like one of them type of persons that when I want something bad, I want it right now. Right now I want it, and I'm willing to pay a little extra. You feel me? But shit, it apparently ain't none in Michigan. So I'm like, I'm not about to, leave my money, and I don't have a time window of when I will be getting my RPC. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, shit, I'm just gonna wait, Palmetto. I might wait till Palmetto get them back in stock. Palmetto Armory got them. PSA got them.
Hey, turn on the fucking pillow. Jump my nigga bristle, let me got me waiting bosom. Hey, yeah, let her keep the daddy box. Hey, yeah, let her keep it jam shots. Hey, did you tell him we not bad enough? I'ma spun him out, man, I told him up. Nigga patty in my blanket, it's so about. Nigga ain't no shout out to him when they get him up. On my business in the bitch, you gotta get it up. The motor smiling at the toilet, I have to cut her off. I see one slow, I keep it telling, get him in the hall. And all I want to do is stretch it from the end pop. Got me renting when they're working on the can shop. That's why I got the niggas talking, now they can't call. But that stress is like the time we make the kisses off. Cody Brain to tell you, joggle till you in the pop. I can't complain, that's a fucking lottie. They like need fix, you know what the body. I fuck a business, say no how to put the whole side. But I turn that right cheek till they burn like. Ayy, turn on the fucking pillow. Jump my nigga bristle, let me get me waiting bosom. Ayy, yeah, let him keep the daddy box. Ayy, yeah, let him keep the jab shots. Ayy, turn on the fucking pillow. Jump my nigga bristle, let me get me waiting bosom. Ayy, yeah, let him keep the daddy box. Ayy, yeah, let him keep the jab shots. Like a dancer, watch your cap around the 25. They taking money out the nigga, point it back to God. Keep a friend around.
Oh, and by the way, Tomb Raider, that's one of my favorite all-time games. The first one. I got the second one, but I never got around to playing the second one. But the first one, once when I got my hands on that AK-47, I was unstoppable. I was invincible. Tomb Raider, the game, is dope as fuck. is dope as fuck. And it's got to be dirt cheap now. So if you into like some gun shit, action adventure like shit, survival shit, grab that first Tomb Raider. Another one of my favorite games is The Last of Us. That's like one of my all-time favorite zombie games. The Last of Us. If you liked it, the TV show, the series, it ain't fucking with the actual game. It's not touching the actual game. Also, my second most let me say something, man. I ain't gonna lie, this might be a little bit better than The Last of Us. I'm gonna say Days Gone. Days Gone would be my number 2. Man, that game, I don't know. I might have to bump it up to number 1. It's like Zombieland or whatever, man. You know, the apocalypse, and you on a motorcycle. You have to secure gas. You have to find abandoned gas stations or whatever for gas because that bitch will run out of gas. It's so realistic. And in the game, you can be, if you run across a horde, that might be like 10,000 fucking zombies chasing you. The shit is Days Gone. Matter of fact, you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna put it number 1. I'm gonna make both of them number 1. I know I'm cheap, but I'm gonna make both of them number 1. So if you ask me what was my all-time favorite PDW in my gun collection, I don't have it no more, but my all-time favorite shit, I still got it. And that's why I got it. The Chris Vector. Even though I kind of regret letting the 10mm go, because I love Chris Vector so much that I own 2. I had the 40, I got the 45, and I got the 10mm. Well, I had the 10mm. You know, tactically, I should have kept the 10mm and got rid of the 45, because I'm going to choose 10mm any day over 45, even though 45 ACP will get the job done. But it's just something about the brute force of that 10mm. So I got rid of the 10mm one because I didn't, you know, it was a plain Jane Vector. The 45 got the extra barrel and the handguard. And it just, in my opinion, looked 1,000 times better. So that's the reason why I let the 10mm go. But now I regret it. Another gun that I like, the Uzi, even though without the braces, shoot like shit. Nigga, at one point I had a fucking freaking ump, a UMP. All of the internals was HK. The clone was made by a company called Gideon Shadow. Dope as fuck. I ended up trading it towards the Maximum Defense PDX. I bust my own ass, man. I so hate I let that unicorn of a gun go. That's one of the ones that I always have a regret that I let go of. Yep. Never backing down. Guard dogs, front porch, we don't play around. Tattoo on the neck, say family first. Touch one eye, see the heavens or the dirt. Mama in the kitchen, kids in the yard, so we keep it tucked close. Limit large, staying orange, freak nation. We the best. Old guy, stand up, beat your chest. Anybody come for us, war ready now. But you know what? I'm not gonna lie, man. I did briefly think about getting the Mac 9 or the Mac IX or whatever, but I decided, I said, you know what? I'm just gonna be patient and right on the Taurus RPC.
Still keep the armor for the fire. Gun free nation. We the best.
Then I hear that Taurus has made they got a AR-15 platform coming out where it's gonna be like a 5.56. Have Taurus always is it out? I never heard of a Taurus AR, but I saw on YouTube it was a fucking Taurus AR-15. But I don't know if it's coming out in this country. Will it be? I don't know. I don't know. But I saw that shit. I'm gonna have to go live again and find that video and share it so y'all can see what I'm talking about. It was a guy that was at some type of gun convention, and the guy was from Taurus, and he was holding a fucking like AR-15 in his hand. It was a Taurus. It had the little bug set, emblem on it, and it had that Taurus grip. And I'm thinking that it was going. I was thinking like for a minute it fooled me because I'm thinking I'm looking at the RPC. I said, "No, man, that's a AR-15 like 5.56 mag rail." And then when he put the mag in, I'm like, "Holy shit! They about to come out. They about to be on the AR-15 market now." So I'm looking forward to it.
We protect our peace. We hold this ground. Anybody come for us? Already now. Cross that line, we see you straight to funky time. Detroit roller slow, past the corner store. Same crew, same code that we swore before. Eyes up, back straight, never backing down. Guard dogs, front porch, we don't play around. Tattoo on the neck, say family first. Touch you on the heart, see the heavens or the dirt. Mama in the kitchen, keys in the yard. So we keep it tucked close, live a large.
Hey man, they said Trump now about to release some UFO files. I still don't trust it. I don't think they're gonna release everything that they know, but I'm just gonna let you know that they're getting ready to let us know that it's something else that's here with us. Now, Luna, she's a congresswoman, Washington D.C. She said they're not alien. They don't call them alien, like they from another planet or something. She said that you got to remember this is a sitting United States congresswoman saying this. She said that it's interdimensional beings with non-human technology that is interacting and operating freely on this planet and in this country right now. That's what she said. And this woman is a sitting congresswoman that's in Washington, D.C. right now. So they said Trump about to release them. So Trump, in an interview the other day, he said that he's going to release these files and that he has personally talked to pilots. And he said that some of the shit that they have seen, you would not believe. And those are coming from the words, straight out of the mouth of the president. Trump said that. So I think some type of disclosure is coming. I know for one thing, let me make this clear. It is something operating on this earth because I saw it back in 2016. And whatever, I did my little research, the incident that happened in 1997, March 13th, 1997 in Phoenix, Arizona, the Phoenix Lights. Everything that I noticed about these sightings, all of them have one thing in common. It revolves around an orb. Some type of plasma, a plasma ball, an orb. But it really looked like a fireball. Okay. I want to let y'all know. I'm about to tell y'all something that's about to blow y'all mind. And the government know about this shit. First lady, we had got a camera. You know, we do our thing, but this camera got a big zoom thing on it, right? We was over there at the house, at the townhouse over on Schaefer off of Tireman. She had the camera and she was staring out of the back bathroom window up into the sky. And she saw what looked like a fireball, but it was just sitting there. It wasn't falling or anything. It was just sitting there, and it caught her attention. And she zoomed in with the camera. And by the way, that camera is right there on that shelf behind me, right? That camera zoom is so good that literally you can zoom up on the moon, zoom in on the craters that's on the moon. I couldn't believe it. So as she took the camera and zoomed in on it, she said she saw what looked like to be an orb that was like a fireball. And then out of nowhere, that motherfucker just transformed itself into a airplane. Fast forward 7 years later, I'm on YouTube the other day. I'm seeing basically the same thing she saw, where people don't count that shit, where it started off as an orb and then it just transforms, shape shifts into a fucking airplane to blend in with what the fuck is happening. This shit is really fucking happening. Do your research. So that tells me in 1997 in Phoenix, during that Phoenix-like incident, when they saw a mile-long boomerang-shaped craft silently float across their city, not making not one sound, and it was just, they said it was cloaking itself, but many people described different shapes. So that lead me to believe that it was the same object, but it was shape-shifting. So a lot of people thought it was multiple objects. No, it wasn't. It was that one object. They said during that incident, orbs were seen docking and undocking from the main craft, I guess the mothership or whatever. We got something that's operating right here in this in our world right now that's not us. I don't know what it is. They could be from another dimension, but the technology that they got. You tell me what can make a fireball or orb or something and make that fucking orb mutate or morph or shapeshift into a fucking plane to make it look like a regular fucking airliner plane to blend in. And what will be the purpose of that? Now, going back to that Phoenix Lights situation, people that saw this big ass mile long, they said this bitch was bigger, the size of 2 fucking football fields. One guy said it was so low he could have threw a rock at it, and hit it with a rock. That's how low it was flying and how big it was. It was like you couldn't even look at it. You would have to turn your head, and even if you turned your head, you're still not going to be able to see all of it. So one guy said he actually it flew directly over him, one of the lights, because they say it was one light at the, it was 5 lights or whatever, one at the tip, and then 2 or whatever on each ring, right? So he said one of the lights floated, directly underneath him. And he said when he looked in it, he said first of all they were recessed like it was in a canister. But he said like lava. Remember I told you about the lava shit. I told y'all about what all this shit got in common. Some type of fucking, man, let me tell you. But he said lava was spilling out like lava, like liquid shit was like spilling out of the light, and then it would go back up in it, and then it was just spill out and then go back in it. And they said when this motherfucker would floated by, it left a vapor trail that looked like all of the colors of a fucking rainbow. Fuck me. What the fuck? Now, last year, they had a UFO, well, they call it UAP hearing at Congress. One of the Navy men that testified that he was on they was on a ship. And he said all of a sudden, an orb appeared right at the bottom, or whatever it was. He said he saw it. It was like very close to him, and it hovered. It said it came closer to the ship. And he said this orb just out of nowhere just transformed into like a black boomerang craft. And here's the crazy shit. I wish I could find that damn video, man. I'm gonna have to come back live and then, go up on YouTube and have all of the videos saved so I can play them for y'all. Okay, he said when it transformed into this boomerang shaped craft, he said that it would look like something like lava and gold. Some type of lava and like gold liquid, like gold fluid was like just swirling around the craft. So can you imagine an orb and it morph and shape shift into a boomerang craft, and you got some like lava and like liquid gold fluid just swirling around it? What the fuck is what's happening? What the fuck does that? And I wish I can find that video, because I'm not making this shit up. I don't have is my phone in here? Is my phone? No, I don't. I think my phone. I wish I could find that footage. But I'm gonna go live one night and dedicate at least an hour to talking about it. And I'm gonna have the receipts to back this shit up and show the footage and shit. Something is happening right now. They said Trump gonna release some files, and now when it comes to Trump releasing files, we already know Trump ain't got the best reputation in releasing files, because we still waiting on them goddamn Epstein files, which is Trump allegedly is in the Epstein file, and that's why the nigga don't want to release. Nigga ain't releasing the Epstein file because he's in the Epstein file. All right, so with his reputation, I'm not getting too excited what Trump say. Okay, I don't think they're gonna ever really fully tell us the truth, and I don't even think they know. But I do know that they sitting on video footage that they military has filmed from gun camera footage from fighter jets. A lot of shit from drones. Some of that shit already has leaked out. I know y'all don't saw the video where the orb they shot an orb with a Hellfire missile, and all it did was break a little piece of it off, and the piece that broke off of it kept flying along with the main fucking orb. I'm trying to tell you that we dealing with something that we have no clue, no idea. We don't know what their purpose is, but it's something else. It's some different another dimension. This is from whatever we dealing with a different from another a different dimension. We dealing with dimensional entities, and I don't know what it means. but they here. And I think the government, I hope Trump, it's videos that they want to release. They already got names for them. They say that the 97 Phoenix Lights, they tried to intercept that craft and they couldn't do it. They said one of the pilots was so fucking, shooken up, they had to help him get out of his jet because he had saw something that he obviously knew that wasn't from this world. There's no way man got technology that could take an orb and then shape-shift that orb, transform that orb into a plane to blend in with other airplanes so nobody would be suspicious. This explains what happened 2 years ago in New Jersey when they had the UAP, the UFO flap in New Jersey, where people were seeing drones and shit, like weird-looking drones and shit flying and hovering over their homes. That shit was all over the news. It went viral. But one thing that the main media didn't touch on and didn't concentrate on was the fucking orbs that were seen flying up next to these so-called drones. Let me whack your world for a minute. Let me tell you something what me and the First Lady saw. We were laying in our bedroom, and we was watching News Nation. No, we was actually watching YouTube. And we was watching footage that people were filming of these drones. Some of them as big as a fucking small bus. All right? Me and First Lady, we watched one particular video where we had a triangular craft. It was one light at the tip and two lights on each wing. But the shape of it was a pyramid, a triangle. So we watched this. Somebody videotaped it. Everybody got a video camera now. Your phone is I wish they would have had like cell phones and shit back in 97 in Phoenix. You can't take a shit now. You can't fart right now with somebody, catching it, catching it on video. Everybody got a cell phone, nowadays with cell phones are basically camcorders now, But anyway, I forget what I was about to say. Where was I? Anyway, I'm saying we watching this thing, this craft that was a triangle shape. As we watched it fly, an orb just came from out of the bottom left of the TV screen. We saw the orb. The orb came up and it went up to that craft. Soon as it went up to that craft, the craft just shrunk. Like it just shrunk, man. It went from big to like real small. And I'm like, what? We both said, what the fuck? At the same time. I'm like, did you see that first? I said, that motherfucking, it shape shift. It got real small and miniature. And she was like, we hit rewind on it and played the video over and over and over. And something freaky is happening, and it's happening at a higher frequency. And the government knows about it. They sitting on all kind of classified shit that they, from NASA. NASA capture this shit all the time. From the International Space Station up there, they capture a lot of shit. The government is lying to us all. And the reason why they don't want to tell us the real truth is they feel like it might create some type of panic, some type of hysteria. You know what I'm saying? It's going to make you question religion. And then, to be honest with you, they don't even know what the fuck it is. But they know that it exists. And I'm telling you, if you trickle, instead of dumping, a pile of shit on you, which you gonna freak the fuck out. They gonna trickle a little shit on you and not just cover you up in one big swoop, in one big pile. You get what I'm saying? You get my drift. So they trickling this shit out now. So by the time when they said we already don't accept it from all of the little drops and seeds y'all been planting in our mind to begin with. So when they do finally admit that something else exists and they don't know what the fuck it is, but now you know, you won't be so shocked because we already know. Do that make sense? And I think that's where we at right now, man. Because some of this shit is, this is not, a nigga can't say, oh, that's AI when this is like government footage that was caught from a drone, captured, via a drone or a fighter jet or something. We got radar data. One thing I do know is that I don't think whatever this is, when I saw the orbs and shit I saw back in 2016, I didn't feel threatened. I didn't get scared. I was just in total awe. I was just amazed. I was just mesmerized because I knew deep down I was looking at something that I just didn't think it was from this world. It was just, I don't know what it was. I can describe to you what I saw, but I don't know what it was. But my gut tells me that it was it was intelligent. Because this thing was thinking for itself. It was moving. It was going from left to right, up, down. It disappeared, went invisible when an airplane, flew underneath it. So that's intelligence. But it's a ball of fire. I'll never forget it, man. It was a beautiful color. It was like a reddish orange, like a beautiful color, not bright, not too dim, but just a beautiful, like warm, subtle color. And I remember that it was like blinking or flickering at a high pace, and it had like dark spots in it. Some spots were darker than other spots, and it had like shit that looked like energy or something, like swimming around in it. Y'all remember the little crystal ball I got, and you got this thing right here. My little let me turn it on. Like that. It had shit like that, but instead of it moving like that, it was like swimming all around in this shit, just swimming all around. So here's the crazy thing. It started to get bright, and it bright and brighter and brighter as if it was on a dimmer. And when it got the brightest, it went to making this buzzing like sound. And all of a sudden, it started dripping what looked like molten metal, like lava. It started dripping that shit. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? So all of a sudden, right next to it, another one just appeared from over the trees. So I put two and two together. I think that when it was leaking that liquid shit, it created another one. It spawned another one, and it came up from behind the trees. And that's when our jaws just dropped. And I was like, I ran in the house to go get my video camera, and I went in the house screaming. It's UFOs out there. So my niece and my brother, rest in peace, Kurt, went out there and they saw it. My son saw it, I saw it, and that shit is I'll never forget that as long as I live, man. So it's something out there that the government know about, and they sitting on video and shit. You know, I think just be ready for it. And I wouldn't be scared, you know, because if they really want to fuck us up, man, they can take over in no time and wipe us all out. So I don't think that's what they're about. I just think it's something that can't be explained exists, and it's operating in our you know atmosphere is operating. And I'm thinking, shit, if they could clone themselves into a fucking airplane, what make you think they can't clone themselves into a human being and be walking around monsters, blending in and shit? No, that's some crazy shit. That's some Men in Black movie type shit. But who knows, man? The world is crazy right now. But they said Trump about to release the files, and I'm excited, but I'm not trying to get that excited because this is the government. They are gonna always sit on the juicy shit. They ain't gonna give it all up, but they might be prepping us mentally, getting us ready for what it is. So y'all stay safe out there though, man. I'm about to jump off this live. I'm gonna come right back for Freaky Friday. We gonna do the T.I. versus 50 Cent. And man, we gonna have fun, you feel me? Oh man. Okay. What up though, Brandon? Yeah, man. I'm just telling y'all that I know what I saw. And I got it partially on video. I know what I saw. You know what I'm saying? I know what I saw, and it wasn't just me that saw it. But I'm gonna tell y'all another time I saw something crazy. We saw something float over the house, and it looked like a witch. It was flying. It was like a broom, but it was crazy. It had circles that looked like balloons attached to it. But here's the bummer. Here's the kicker. The shit kind of looked like the little jellyfish thing where they got flying over that the U.S. Army base over in Iraq. It looked sort of like that because it was like treetop level, and my niece and nephew saw it first, so they took off and left their fucking uncle. And once when they ran up on the porch, I happened to look up and I saw the shit myself. They saw it before I saw it. So it was like treetop level, and you could see the outline of it. It was like transparent. It was invisible, but you could see the outline. It was so low to the ground that you clearly could see the outline of a shape, and it was just weird. It reminded me of the footage that was seen over in Iraq at the army base when that jellyfish, they call it the jellyfish UAP, UFO or whatever. So that was one time we saw that. Another one, that same camera that I told you First Lady zoomed in on that orb, and it transformed into an airplane. And at first I didn't believe her because I'm like, you just looking at a regular airplane, and they got them floodlights and shit, them big ass strobe lights and shit. You probably saw the light when it turns your way. She was like, nope. This thing looked like fire, like an orb, and it got real fiery, and then all of a sudden it just turns into a fucking airplane. So no, I'm seeing footage. If you once you jump off this channel, Google UAPs that shape shift into airplanes and watch all of the fucking videos that pop up. It's one that they filmed over in Cuba. This shit, when I saw it, it blew my fucking mind. Now, a lot of people claim, it's AI, it's AI. I personally don't think it's AI. It's a boomerang craft but it's got fire and what looked like liquid gold swirling around it. Like first it was a fireball, and then all of a sudden you see two rings just sprout out, and then you see a tail. But the craft is black though. But you got the fire like from the orb that it spun from. It's still swirling around, and somebody caught that shit on video in Cuba. It's going viral. Type it in. I guarantee you, it's gonna show up. So keep in mind, what did I just say earlier about the Navy guy that was on the ship? And he said he saw that orb, and he said the orb came down low, and it just, just morphed into a boomerang shaped craft with what? What? Fire like liquid, like lava liquid, and like gold swirling around. Something is happening, man, and it's unexplainable. It's beyond our human brain. We can't even think or fathom the concept, even the idea, because they're that so fucking advanced. They're not even fucking human. They're interdimensional, some type of interdimensional being. And the Congresswoman admitted to it. And oh shit, I wish I could find that video. Hold on. Let me try to find that video. I'm on YouTube. So if I can find that video, I am going to share it so y'all can see. But I don't even see my fucking history. Come on, where you at? Where you at? This is different from my fucking phone. Wait a minute. Here we go, history. So maybe I can find it. Let's see what we got here. Yeah. Because I wanna play that for y'all. I really do want to play this. Yeah, let's see what we got here. Trump shocking UFO briefing. Let's see. Damn. Trying to find the video that had that motherfucker. Let me see. I promise you next time though, I'm gonna be prepared. Be prepared for that motherfucker. Let me see. Hold on. Shit, was this motherfucking video right here? Let's see. It might have been that one, right? Let's see. Hold on. Goddamn. Man, I'm trying to find it because the Congresswoman I was telling you about, she's on it. So let me see. Is this it? Let me try to play this motherfucker. Okay, let's. I don't know if y'all can hear that. Trying to share this motherfucker. So what I'm gonna do? Let me go right here and let's see what we got here. Okay, yeah, there we go.
Look.
So the interdimensional beings is what our witnesses will call these things. I have seen evidence in a skiff that leads me to believe there are things we cannot explain, and I have observed things that are of non-human origin and creation. That's my opinion. Again, but there has been a declassification order from the president, and you will see as soon as that stuff comes up.
All right, Billy, you're the resident expert on this subject. What did you make of her comments?
So did y'all see that? Did y'all see it? That is that's a congresswoman right there, man. So it's definitely something that is amongst us, man. And it's something we can't, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what it is or what they are or what it is. But it's something. Um, something is here. You feel me? And just, brace for it. You feel me? Brace for it. Anyway, y'all, I'm about to jump off. I'll see y'all later tonight for Freaky Friday. Much love. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Let me see something. Let me see. Can I find the UFO, the orbs, turn shape? Let me see. Hold on. I got these goddamn glasses on. Orb. Transform into. No, don't be surprised if YouTube take these motherfuckers down, because they don't. Check this shit out. Can y'all see this? Hold on. Can y'all see this right here? Check this shit out. Check this motherfucker out. Look at this shit. Y'all see that shit? Look at that shit. Y'all see that? Wait a minute, I didn't see no orb in front. Hold on, let me start the video. Damn. Supposed to have been an orb at first. Oh, that's some bullshit. That ain't no motherfucker. I'm sorry, y'all. Okay, here it is. Here go that motherfucker. Wait a minute, hold on. I want to find the one that was over Cuba. Let me see. I'm trying to find the one. Shit. Let me see. Hold on. That looked like sort of what I saw right there. That one right there. But this is gonna turn into a motherfucker. I'm trying to find something. I'm trying to find the one. Let me see. Can I find the one that was over Cuba? Let me see. No, the motherfucker is hard to find now. YouTube probably don't took the bitch down. They probably don't took the motherfucker down, man. But I'll tell you what. You know what? The shit that I saw. Look, the shit that I
wanted the word cuppa as in cup of tea. Like I thought it would be great to mix with.
Exactly like
when I saw the domain was
saying this goddamn Chinese look.
There was like 10,
exactly
like a little over.
Like what I saw.
Yeah. I noticed it coming in. I was like, whoa.
That's exactly how it looked.
Five coming here. Not sure what this is. It's definitely some interesting activity.
That's exactly how they
going on with these UFO orange pulsating orbs. They're like flames or orange. Not really sure how to describe their movement.
That's exactly
I did hear them a few years ago, a while back.
That's exactly how they
make a weird but interesting sound here. Let me see. This is definitely something. Whoa. This is
That's crazy.
definitely a crazy
I don't know what
sight
the fuck it is,
in the night
what
sky.
they are, but it definitely
This is
ain't no
definitely
fucking Chinese lanterns
crazy.
or no fucking balloons, man. No, I don't know what they
Definitely
are.
a crazy sight.
But I think the motherfuckers transform themselves to make themselves look like a regular airplane.
I know I
They won't
probably sound
attract
crazy
attention.
talking to myself right now, but I
What
can't
kind of
believe I
technology
finally
that can do
actually
shit
caught
like
this on
that?
video.
Come on now.
Now they're forming like a triangular shape. Have some people here.
Anyway, Gun Freak Nation, man, I'm about to jump off this bitch, and I will see. I'll see y'all tonight for Freaky Friday. You know what I'm saying? Them one no lanterns. What up, man? You know, chill with that shit, man. Cause I know what I saw. And them were no lanterns in that footage I just showed. Them were no lanterns, man. It's something that is here and operating amongst us, and we ain't got no control over it. They so fucking advanced. I don't believe in all that. Oh, it was a crashed. No, man. How something so intelligent, so superior, so advanced that can make it from another dimension or another galaxy gonna come here and crash? That's some bullshit. They's too advanced. They don't have to crash. We tried to shoot one with oh shit. Hold on. Let me find that footage right quick, man. Let me find that footage of the UFO being the orb that got shot by a hellfire missile. Let me see, can I find that? Let me see. This shit gonna blow you away. check this motherfucker out. Check, man. The government, I'm telling you, man, they sitting on some shit. You feel me? I'm telling you. Hold on, let me I found the hold on, I'm trying to wait a minute. Because if I do that shit, I can't hold on. I'm trying to make the goddamn screen bigger, but okay, there we go. Check this shit out. This motherfucker, they tried to shoot one that orb was like, we ain't fucking with me. Check this shit out. Check this shit out. Look at this shit.
The newly released video captured by a U.S. Reaper drone shows a glowing orb off the coast of Yemen. Suddenly, on the left side of your screen, you see a Hellfire missile zip in, strike that unidentified object, then bounce right off it. When we slow the video down, you see the Hellfire missile continue to travel on its path, that trajectory becoming clearer from this zoomed-out angle. Not shown is a second Reaper drone that launched the missile. Congressman Eric Burleson shared the video at a House Oversight Committee on what the military calls unidentified aerial phenomena, better known as UFOs.
That's a Hellfire missile smacking into that UFO and just bounced right off. And it kept going.
It kept going, and it looks like the debris was taken with it.
Yeah, what the hell is that?
We've never seen a Hellfire missile hit a target and bounce off.
Lou Elizondo is a former senior intelligence officer with the Pentagon.
When a Hellfire makes a hit, a kinetic strike on something solid, there's usually not much left of whatever it is it's hitting. It's very, very destructive. What seems to happen is that the missile is either redirected or in some case, perhaps glances off the object and continues on its way.
A recent government report revealed the government received more than 750 new UAP sightings in the 2024 fiscal year, leaving lawmakers digging into the mystery and national security concerns posed by these objects.
Does this video scare you guys? Yes or no?
Yes.
Wiggins?
Yes.
Yes.
Me too. There's a lot of information that's not in that video, like what mission they were on, and as they said, what are we even looking at here? We do know that the U.S. military was conducting airstrikes against Houthi targets at the time. Pentagon officials tell CBS News, no comment.
That's crazy. That is crazy. So, keep your head on a swivel and keep your motherfucking eye to the sky. They out there, but worry about the ones that actually can, end your life. Funky ass savages out here. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, Gun Freak Nation, I'll see y'all tonight around 10 o'clock, maybe 11, something like that, 12, whatever. It's going to be Freaky Friday. I'm going to break the shit down into music, a segment about guns. We're going to do the two lies. We're going to do two lies and a truth. We're gonna come up with another two lies and a truth, and we're gonna have some fun. You know what I'm saying? Gun Freak Nation, salute, baby. I'm about to go finish my grilled chicken salad. What up? Detroit County got the best grilled chicken salads, man. Y'all suburban Coney Islands ain't touching the hood, man. It ain't touching the hood, dog. You already know the truth. What up? It's not. Y'all not fucking with the D when it comes to the Coney Islands. Our chili dogs, man. We national, my nigga. We international with our chili dogs. We got our fish dogs. You know what I'm saying? We got that corned beef sandwich, my nigga. We got that grilled chicken. First lady got that grilled chicken. I mean the grilled chicken pita. You feel me? So we got that shit. That shit don't get kind of pricey though, man. I remember back in the day, you can get a honey bun for 29 cents, my nigga. And I remember back in the day, the Coney Island, like 20 years ago, they had that motherfucking ham and cheese sandwich. Nigga, that was the best motherfucking ham and cheese sandwich ever. Them motherfuckers would put some type of mayo, mayonnaise, some type of white liquid, sweet white liquid type shit, and it would squeeze that shit all over your motherfucking sandwich. And man, it was like on a bun. It wasn't no regular motherfucking toast or nothing, or like it wasn't regular bread, is what I'm trying to say. It was like I can't describe it, but that motherfucking sandwich, the Coneys need to bring that bitch back. Because they had a special mayonnaise that was just, that shit was sweet, but it was like, it had a watery like texture to it. You know what I'm saying? But they would squeeze that shit all over your motherfucking, sandwich and shit. And what up, get your motherfucking nasty mind out the gutter, nigga. Didn't no nigga come on my motherfucking sandwich. I know, nigga, that's what you thinking. That was your joke gonna be. You ate a sandwich that another nigga nutted on. No. I actually saw them make the sandwich, and you had it in a container with a snout, and he was squeezing it all over. You know what I'm saying? But back in the day, they don't even make them sandwiches no more. I remember the Coney Islands back in the day, man, they had that motherfucking honey bun. That motherfucker was, nigga, the size of your goddamn head. And that motherfucking honey bun might have been like 50 cents, no more than 75 cents. Back then, man, the cost of living wasn't that high as it is right now. Now, you would take that same motherfucking honey bun if they sold them something you used to could pay 75 cents for, my nigga. You gonna be paying like $7 for that motherfucker now. Nigga, I stopped off at a gas station out there, and that motherfucker, when I said $5 for a gallon, I said, Trump, man, come on, man. Come on, man. This is ridiculous. And you looking like a clown right now, man. You don't started a fucking war that you couldn't finish. Everybody with a half a brain know that if you're trying to conquer a country and get rid of that regime, that you got to have boots on the ground. You're not going to be able to capture no territory from the air. Everybody know that. So for you to want to do a half-ass mission, a half-ass job, you know, the Chancellor of Germany was right. It was like, clearly, the Chancellor of Germany said this about our commander and thief. He said clearly, you and Israel didn't have a clear or strategy plan at all. And the German nigga was right. Them niggas didn't. I'm telling y'all right now, goddammit, Trump and Netanyahu were betting and banking on them Iranians to rise up and overthrow. They thought it was going to be like a Arab Spring or something, where they was going to just rise up, because that's what was happening before the lead up to the war. They were out there in them streets protesting. That's why Trump was like, "You harm the protester, we gonna pay for it. If you hang them protesters, you gonna pay for it." So they was banking like, if we bomb the shit out of them, the Iranian people, them same protesters, gonna rise up. Now, you know how I know this is the truth? Because Trump accidentally told on himself when he said that they said the CIA had said millions of dollars of weapons, guns, firearms over there to give to those protesters, but they never made it to the protesters because the middleman took the fucking guns and ran off with them. Trump said that out of his own mouth. So yes, they was banking on some type of uprising. They wanted a civil war to break out, and they was going to fund it and sponsor it. And the shit went left when whoever the middleman was, they took the fucking guns for themselves. So, yeah. So shit went left, and now it's looking foolish, man. A whole fleet of F-35s got bombed in Israel. They targeted them motherfuckers. A whole fleet of them. That's what, like $30 billion? Blown up in smoke. This shit is a fucking disaster. But this is what happens when you got people that want to start a fucking war and don't have the balls to fully back it up. So you want to ask me who won that fucking war? Iran won, because they still in power. They still got their fucking nuclear material. Man, if you ain't willing to do another Iraq, which is horrible to say, you getting our soldiers killed on some half-ass shit. And that's what's fucked up. Government ain't got no love, man. Your life, you indispensable. You're disposable. You're disposable. You're risking your life and dying for political bullshit. I'll be right back. Cross that line, we see you straight to Jumping on there trying to get me in. Maybe you can lock them up. Maybe right. Oh, shit, is he coming? Is he coming? He trying to jump up on him. Hey, look, what up? What up? What up? Look, man. What up? Hey, what up? Ain't nothing like a Detroit cognac, man. I don't care what you say. This shit, I think it's like $13, but it's worth it. Loaded with grilled chicken, melted cheese, 1 egg, lettuce, crispy fresh lettuce, crispy fresh cold tomato, onion. Then they put that hot grilled chicken breast. What up if you don't get your mother? Get up, man! I'm buzzing. I called the goddamn cat. What up? I'm sorry. What up? But what up? You do get on my goddamn nerves, just like Nunu just did while I'm trying to eat. But listen, if you ever in the hood in Detroit, go to L. George's or any other Coney Island. You know, it ain't got to be at L. George's. You got Galaxy up there on Grand River and Schaefer. You got what's the other motherfucker? Damn, you got Galaxy, and then you had that other one. They had some of the best hoagies. I didn't say they had the best hoes. I said they had the best hoagies. The Philly, you know, basically a hoagie is like a steak sub, Philadelphia cheese steak. All I'm telling y'all is, if you ever in the hood, you got to go and get you some Coney Island. You know what I'm saying? Don't risk getting your fucking head split. Because I still stand by that. I risk. I'm buzzing now, so I can't say the word risk right. I risk my fucking life getting this goddamn grilled chicken salad. But it was worth the risk. Okay? But yes, everybody knows. I remember one time, years ago, I was going to a Coney Island. It's about 25 niggas up in there fighting and shit, man. I'm like, shit, fuck it. I went in there, got my food, and left and got the fuck out. Shit, once I paid for it, I ain't gonna let y'all stop me from eating shit. You don't know if you don't get your ass on, man. Go on. Get your motherfucking ass on. Knowing your ass ain't home. Oh, sweetie, spoiled ass guys. But anyway, that's not pussy juice on my bottom lip. That's the branch. But anyway, y'all, I love you. I finish eating this because this damn cat getting on my nerves, trying to jump up in here and rob me of my goddamn food, acting like goddamn savage. So I'm about to go and lock myself up like Night of the motherfucking Living Dead and eat my motherfucking grilled chicken salad. And I will be back. It's going to be Freaky Friday. Then we're going to have late night sex talk with TElectrik and the First Lady. And we're going to talk about certain things. And we may even throw the link up and invite y'all to come in. And this is going to be 21 and up, not 18 and over, but 21 and up is only allowed. I am going to put the disclaimer that this is going to be 21 and up allowed for the late night sex talk with TElectrik and the First Lady. You see, this is where I got to go. Okay? See where I got to go? Huh? So go on and get your ass down. Anyway, y'all, I'll see y'all later tonight. We're going to party like it's 1999. Come, Freak Nation, salute.